with me, Estelle. I'm excited to guide you through your practice today. As some of you may or may not know, I first started my journey with my studio in Liverpool as Bikram Yoga Studios. We evolved to Liverpool Yoga Studios. Now we are not just Liverpool Yoga Studios, we are also LYS Online, which is so exciting. This practice is amazing to do consistently. So in these times of self-isolation, when you might be at home more, Bikram is an amazing practice for you to really transcend your body, really find extra strength, find extra mobility. So I invite you today to go deep with your practice, just focus with the breath. Just in case you don't know, it's 26 postures, we do everything twice. So just follow my lead, I will demonstrate most of the postures and I'll be right there with you at home. So just remember, any point you want to pinpoint the postures, this is your advantage at home. You can pause the video at any point. But for now, let's get started. We're starting with pranayama breathing. So I'm going to use different angles and my teaching so you can see my body in different ways. So then hopefully it'll give you a better idea how to do the poses if you don't know already. So our pranayama breathing, I'm going to start off. We're going to interlock the fingers. We're going to place them underneath our chin. Okay, so Bikram, we start our feet, heels and toes together. However, if you feel better keeping your feet hip distance apart, as mostly women sometimes do because of their pelvis, and we have a different anatomy than men, then please feel free to do that. I myself, I'm going to keep a hip distance apart. Interlocking the fingers, placing the knuckles underneath the chin. We're going to draw that belly in and up, already connected with the Mula Bandha and the Uddiyana Bandha, relaxing our shoulders back. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate first. We're going to inhale, taking the elbows all the way up, and then we're going to exhale. Taking your hands, palms, and elbows together. Okay, so we're going to move together. I'm going to go to the side now so you can see. Interlocking fingers. Let's move together for a count of 6. Keeping the chin pressed into the knuckles to activate the muscles in the neck. Let's go. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold it. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows together. Let's breathe together for next breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Elbows together, then bring in the arms by your sides. Okay, so a few little teaching points. Please remember, it's not a backward bend with the exhalation. Keeping that neck engaged. So when you exhale, you're taking your head back. You want to lengthen the neck. You're involving your glutes, drawing the belly in and bringing those elbows together if you have the mobility. And it's almost you're starting to draw a line onto the sky and then gradually coming back down. So just moving with the flow of your own breath. But we're trying to go inhale for 6 and exhale for 6. Okay, let's move together again. I'm going to talk you through a little bit more this time. Let's go. So interlocking the fingers, placing them underneath your chin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows together. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Keep drawing that belly up. Shoulders back. 4, 5, 6. And hold for a moment. Exhale. Exhale that air out deeply. Exhale anything that doesn't serve you. Let it go. For 5 and 6. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw that belly in. Exhale deeply. Let anything go that doesn't serve you. Drawing your belly in, letting your head relax back. No backward bending. elbows touch. Inhale, draw that belly in and up. Keep lengthening the spine. You're warming your shoulders up. Hold for a second at the top and exhale. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Inhale, keep drawing that belly up. You're bringing your elbows all the way up to the sky, getting them shoulders nice and open. Open up through the chest. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows touch. Inhale. Inhaling deeply, really deeply, using your whole lung capacity. Keep bringing your elbows up to the sky. And exhale. Keep exhaling now. Keep exhaling as long as you can. Keep exhaling for 3, 2, 1. Final 2 now. Inhale, drawing that belly in. Keep bringing your elbows up to the sky. Keep feeling that you're lengthening the sides of the body. Open up, expanding them through the diaphragm, the lungs. Hold at the top. Exhale and relax the head back for 5, 4, 3. Keep exhaling. 2. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. And inhale. Final 1. Make this the deepest, the longest, the strongest breath. You're inhaling your body. You're inhaling lots of fresh oxygen. Keep taking it in. Keep inhaling. And exhale. Relax the head back as you exhale. Anything else that doesn't serve you, keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. Exhaling. Let it go. And then when you are ready, bringing your hands by the sides of your body and just taking a moment here. Okay, so our pranayama breathing, excellent. We're sending fuel to all our muscles so we are ready for our practice. Our body is full of energy. So the breathing for the rest of the class now is your Ujjayi breathing, keeping the mouth closed and breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Okay, so we're going to start off with half moon. Again, feet together or feet hip distance apart, whatever feels good. We're going to inhale, we're going to take the arms over our head. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're not doing a duck ball, not taking the hips too far forward. Really lengthen up through the body, hands, palms together. Release the index finger and we're going to go from right to left. Just warming up the side body, breathing deeply. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep lengthening, strengthening. Up and over. And then coming up to the top. Holding it here, drawing that belly in deeply, and then we're going to go over to the right side. Keep pushing your hips over to the left, drawing your belly in, and keep lengthening up and over. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to open, keeping your hips aligned, keeping your hands, palms, squeezing together, draw the belly in, come down a little bit more, and then inhale, exhale to come up. Using your core strength, we're going to go over to the left side, draw that belly in and up, keep stretching up to the sky, draw your shoulders back, inhale and exhale, you go over to the left side, keep stretching up. You really want to feel that nice stretch in the left side of the body, using your shoulders, drawing that belly in. Imagine you're between 2 panes of glass. Keep inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, come a little bit deeper, and then gradually coming back up. Inhale, exhale, bringing your arms down. Fantastic work, okay? So the reason we do two sets of every posture is because second time around you're going to be able to go a little bit deeper into the pose. So let's go. Feet together or hip distance apart, drawing the belly in. Inhale, we're going to do a bit quicker with the second set. Stretch up to the sky, and we're going to go over to the right side. Keep pushing your hips over to the left. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Stretch up, stretch over, and then gradually coming back to the center. Inhale, lengthen to the sky. We're going to go over towards the left side. Draw the belly in. Inhale, exhale, go over to the left side. It's all about the hips here. Keep pushing the hips over to the left side. Breathing deeply, drawing that belly in and up. Don't collapse into the lower spine. Keep stretching up and over. You're between 2 panes of glass. Stretch up, stretch over, and then gradually coming back to center. Inhale and exhale, and come down. Okay, so we've done our both sets of half moon, going from side to side. Now I want to do a little bit differently, where we focus on our backward bending. Just so I can break it down. Normally we do right and left, and we'll go straight into a backward bend. But I want to break the backward bend a little bit down more for you, as you've got the benefit of being able to pause the video a little bit more here. So do take a little bit of extra time in your backward bending if you need it. Okay, so what we're going to do for our backward bending is we're going to keep our hands at the bottom of our spine. We're going to push our hip forward. We're going to draw that belly in. We're going to squeeze our elbows together. Use your eyes to look up to the sky, and then gradually you can just look behind you and keep looking back behind you if that feels good. Making sure that you're opening up the chest. We're never collapsing into the lower spine. Okay? It's very important that you keep your core strength, you keep using your glutes to push hips forward, and then that allows you to really open up through the upper chest. And then gradually coming up. Okay? Both ways. You can hold your hands at the bottom of the spine if you wish. If you feel like you have got an open spine and you want to go a little bit deeper, we're taking the arms up to the sky, interlocking the fingers and releasing the index fingers. We're pushing the hips forward, drawing the belly in, pushing the hips forward, and then we're gradually coming back. A little bit more at a time. Keep pushing the hips forward. Keep pushing the hips forward. Breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale. Explore your body. See where you are today. Drawing the belly in. And then maybe you might want to take the head back. Keep breathing. Keep lengthening the fingertips away from your body. Keep breathing. And then gradually come back up. Okay, so I've showed you two ways to do this. Keeping your hands to the lower spine, or taking your arms up above your head and doing your pistol grip. Hands palms together and releasing the index finger. Whatever feels good for you. If you're beginner to yoga, I would definitely support the spine. If you want to go a little bit deeper, it's hands palms together. And then eventually when you are ready, we'll do side, side and go back all the way. But for now, it's nice just to go to max and to the right, max and to the left, and really focus on the backward bending. Okay, we'll do it together, one more. So you choose our backward bend, hands at the lower spine, or our arms up towards the sky, interlock the fingers, draw that belly in. Okay, so keep looking forward to begin with as you backward bend. Keep pushing your hips forward, keep looking forward, and then if it feels good, you can start to use your eyes to look back. Breathe deep, keep breathing. And then gradually come back up. Well done. Again, you can explore your backward bend a little bit further if you wish. It's good actually after our Bikram practice, because a lot of backward bends, that you can explore your backward bends after your practice as well, if you want a little bit of a longer yoga practice. But for now, let's keep moving through our sequence. We're going to go into our chair pose. So our feet are hip distance apart, so always hip distance apart in this one. I'm going to go to the side so hopefully you can see me a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to keep our feet hip distance apart, arms are out, drawing the belly in, arms are in line with the shoulders, and we're going to sit our hips into the chair. So sitting our hips low into the chair, drawing our belly in. I'm just going to breathe here, keep lengthening through the arms, keep drawing that belly in, sit a little bit more into the chair, keep drawing that belly in. And then gradually draw that belly in. We're going to come up, all the way up. Okay, so here we're going to keep our arms stretching forward, and we're going to come up high onto our toes. So as high onto our toes, like a ballerina, come as high up onto our toes as you can. Keep drawing the belly in, and then gradually we're going to sit our hips into the chair, but high onto the toes. So you shouldn't be sitting too low because you want to be higher onto the toes. Draw your belly in. Keep breathing deeply. Sit your hips low into the chair, come up higher onto the toes, and gradually come back up. Heels down, and then we're going to come a little bit on our toes. We're going to draw our belly in. We're going to bring the knees together as we gradually go back down, an imaginary wall. All the way down, all the way down, okay? Any knee issues here, feel any pain, you can take the knees far apart, hip distance, or keep squeezing the knees together. Really good to get the blood flow into the legs. Keep pushing the knees together and hover a little bit off the heels. Keep breathing. And now we're going to come up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. And take the arms by your side. We're going to do that again. So go for building strength into the legs. drawing that belly in, really good for the glutes. Again, we're always using our core in our yoga practice, so keep trying to draw that belly in and up, and keep the shoulders back. Feet hip distance apart, arms out, keep breathing, and gradually sitting your hips into the chair, all the way down into the chair, all the way down. Keep drawing your belly in, keep drawing your belly in. Sit your hips down a little bit more, and then gradually come back up. And now from here, we're going to go high onto our toes, drawing your belly in. And then from here, we're going to sit our hips as far down into the chair while keeping as high up onto the toes as we can, sitting down lower and lower. Toes up a little bit high, think ballerina, and gradually come back up. Taking the heels down. Okay, so now coming a little bit off the heels, bringing the knees together, and gradually coming down, little by little. Bringing the knees together, drawing that belly in. Keep going down low, low. And then gradually from here, squeezing the knees together, hover up the toes. Can we hold it together? And coming all the way up that imaginary wall. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then gradually from here, we're going to take a moment to make sure we're connecting to the breath. Remember, your home practice. Take a little drink of water whenever you need to. I personally don't drink too much water through my yoga practice because I just find that nothing flows as well as it possibly without the water. But at home, please feel free to do so. Now we're going to move into Eagle Pose, Garasana. So we're going to go to the side first of all. We're going to arms over our head sideways. Take our right arm underneath our left arm. So we're crossing at the elbows. Then we're going to cross at the wrists. Hands, palms together. We're going to pull our elbows down. So pull our elbows down to really open up through our shoulders. And then from here, we're going to lift our right leg up and over. So if you can only cross the knees, that's okay. You're still going to get the hip opening. If you can go a little bit further, we're going to hook the foot around the ankle. We're going to try and align the knee and the elbow if we can, and then do a little backward bend here. Breathing deeply, drawing the belly in. Relax the shoulders, keep breathing, pull those elbows down, bring your upper body back. And then gradually come up. Well done. So good for the shoulders, so good for the legs. So we're going to do on the left side. Left arm, underneath the right arm, cross the elbows, cross the wrists. Bring your hands, palms together. Sit your hips into the chair. Bring your left leg up and over. Cross at the knees, cross at the ankles, get that nice twist. Remember, it's completely normal to feel tighter on one side than another. Keep drawing that belly in, keep holding your balance, bring your elbows down, upper body back, sit into that chair, and then gradually come up. Breathing deeply, inhale and exhale. Keep moving with your breath. Okay, so I'm going to move this time to front side, so maybe you can see from a different angle. Keeping our bodies nice, long and strong. We're going to inhale. We're going to take the arms over our head sideways. We're going to take our right arm underneath our left arm. We're going to cross at the elbows and cross at the wrists. We're going to sit our hips down into the chair, and we're going to bring our right arm up, our right leg up and over and cross. We're going to sit our hips down more into the chair and bring your upper body back. Breathe deeply. So good for the lymphatic system here. Nice twist, helping everything to move through the body more efficiently. Bring your upper body back. And then gradually come up. Well done. From here, left arm comes underneath the right arm. Cross the elbows and cross the wrist. Draw the belly in. Sit the hips into the chair. Left leg up and over. Cross the foot, align the knee and the elbows. Take a breath. Sit your hips down, lower into the chair, and bring that upper body back. And then gradually come up. Bringing your arms down and breathing deeply. Okay, so that was the Bikram warm-up series. So again, at any point you wish to take a drink, please do. I'm going to move now into our next posture. Again, we can break it down a little bit here. as you've got the benefit of having your video to be able to pause. So do if you need to. This is I'd say one of the most challenging postures of the series. So if you do need to pause and just to work a little bit slower in the pose, please use the time when you can do that. From here, we're going to keep our feet hip distance apart. We're going to lift our right leg up, so our right leg is lifted up. We're going to interlock the fingers. We're going to round down. We're going to try and hook the fingers underneath the toes. Either keeping that interlock grip if you can, or remaking the grip like I'm just doing now. I'm going to round our spines, really open up through the shoulders, using your breath, holding it here, and then you can inhale, kicking the heel away from the body, toes towards your face, really stretching out the thigh muscle. Breathing deeply, keep engaging the core, keep sucking that stomach in. That's really what's going to hold you in the pose. It's so good for your lower abs, as well as so good for your thigh muscles. Keep kicking the heel away, toes towards your face. And if you wanted to, you can start to bring the elbows down. Keep breathing, keep kicking the heel away, and then gradually come back up. Taking the leg down onto the floor. Do whatever feels good. I quite like a little roll here after that pose, just to take any resistance from the lower back there. It's always good to do a nice little reset roll, figure of 8, whatever feels good. Before we move on to the left side. So we're going to lift our left leg up, keep drawing the belly in. Inhale, interlocking the fingers. If you can hook all the way underneath the foot. I always like just to hook around the foot when I get it, so it feels a little bit more secure. And then from here, remember we're not locking any leg out, thigh muscles contracted, don't push the knee back. Inhale, and then gradually kick the heel away from the body. Keep kicking, keep drawing the toes towards your face, keep using your core strength, kick the heel away, toes towards your face. If you can, gradually bringing your elbows down, toes towards your face, and breathe deeply. Keep kicking, keep breathing, and gradually come back up. Take a breath here. Again, do a little figure of 8 with the hips, do a little dance, whatever feels good. Your home practice, so you have the advantage to do everything and anything that you wish. So you can maybe go a little bit further with it in your postures now that you're home, because you get more time to practice and break it down. Again here, we've got another round. This time, if you want to, you can bring the chin in and start to round down. So we can have a little play with it, and hopefully we can all keep our balance together. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to lift our right leg up, draw that belly in, and then gradually grab for the foot, breathing deeply, kick the heel out, keep kicking, keep drawing the belly in. Okay, I'm not going to talk through this one. See if we can do it together. We're going to take that chin in, draw the belly in, keep breathing, elbows down, forehead to knee. Woo! Okay, it's okay to fall out the posture. If you fall out, let's get straight back in. Let's see if we can do it together again. Interlocking the fingers, draw the belly in, and we're going to hold, elbows in, chin in, breathe. And trying to come out the opposite way you went in. Again, doing a little dance, squeezing and releasing through the body. Really good. Okay, so we want to make sure we're using our core strength, not our lower back strength in that pose. Left side, we're going to lift our left leg up, draw the belly in. We're going to round down and grab the foot, interlock the fingers. I promise you when this one is over, it's always the most challenging one. Kick the heel away, toes towards your face, and then gradually bringing your elbows down. Okay, so focus on a point in front of you, chin to the chest. Keep breathing, keep using your strength. We're going to jump back in again. Keep hold of the foot. Let's see if we can do both sides together. Keep breathing, keep keeping that control. Gradually chin to the chest, forehead to knee. Amazing. And gradually come up. She tries, all we can do. It's never about perfection. It's about trying each day to see where our bodies can go. It's exploring the space that we all have inside. Okay, so from here, get our breath back, and then we're going to move into my favourite Bikram posture, which is dancer's pose or bow pose. Okay, so hands, palms are out. We're going to take it out to the side and down. You're going to grab from the inside at the ankle. So keeping a hold at the ankle, pointing the toes away. Keeping the knees in to align through the hips. You're then going to lengthen your left arm up, draw the belly in. You're going to keep kicking and lengthening away. Keep kicking and lengthening away. So it's actually a backward bend, whilst also standing on one leg. Again, if you fall out, just get straight back in. Keep thigh muscle contracted, keep breathing, lengthen away, kick up to the sky, keep breathing, kick and stretch. Breathe deeply, kick and stretch. Woo. And gradually, as gracefully as you can, come down. Left side. Hands, palms together, bring it out to the side and down. Please do tag me in any of your Bikram yoga postures, any of your yoga poses, any of your LYS classes. I would love to see your postures. It's great that we can connect in this way. So again, remember, hand palm out to the side, to the inside, at the ankle. Stretch up, breathe, kick up, lengthen and kick to the sky. We've got this together. Keep kicking, backward bend while standing on one leg. Open up through our shoulders, lengthen away, kick away, breathe and kick and breathe. And gradually come back. Okay, if you do have somebody at home you practice somewhere, I also love to do this pose as a partner. You can also use a wall as well to keep your hand on the wall to get that little bit of balance. But for now, let's stay where we are, using our core strength. Next one, palm inside, lengthen up to the sky. Let's breathe, let's kick up. You've got this even more. Second side, your body is open and ready. We've created a memory. Let's use that memory to our advantage. Keep stretching forward, keep kicking, lengthen and kick, breathe, lengthen, stretch away from the body, keep lengthening, keep kicking, lengthen and kick and stretch. Woo! Always going to a maximum and then gradually doing the opposite side. Fantastic work. Left side, take it, lengthen it up to the sky, breathing deeply, stretch and kick, breathe. Let your body feel like it's pulling opposite directions. You open up through the heart. Sometimes it's quite nice to kick away with the heel, so it feels like you're opening the heart and then point the toes. Breathe in, lengthen and kick. Keep breathing, lengthen and kick. Keep breathing. Okay, we've got one more couple of breaths in us there. Keep breathing, lengthen and kick. Lengthen and kick. If you fall out, get straight back in. Let's do this together. Lengthen and kick and lengthen and kick. Beautiful, and then gradually come back up. I'm happy that we got to do our little dance together. Now we're going to move to the back of our mat for balance and stick pose. Okay, feet at distance apart or together, arms over our head, interlock the fingers, take a breath, right foot step forward, a big step, lengthen up to the sky, draw the belly in, and we're going to come down. Arms, body, head, leg, in one straight line, as straight as it can be. Keep lengthening forward and straighten. Use the glutes, use the hips to align. Keep stretching, keep kicking, lengthen, breathe deeply. Keep breathing, get that nice aligned leg, arms, body, everything together, working together. And gradually come back up. Well done. Opposite leg, stretch up to the sky, step your left leg forward, big step. Bring the toes up off the floor. Find your posture. Keep lengthening, keep kicking, keep breathing, working with your cardiovascular system. Keep lengthening the body away, hips aligned, draw the belly in. Keep breathing, lengthen, and stretch, and gradually come back up. Arms down, okay? Amazing pose for getting the heart rate up. So it's completely normal if, like me, you are out of breath. Next posture, I'm not going to talk as much. I just want us to move together. I want you to think about your own body.
Okay, so we're stepping forward and then we're aligning. Balance and sticks, you want to be in one straight line. Let's move together. Arms over our head. Step your right foot forward. Stretch up. Come down. Let's create that beautiful balance and stick. Keep breathing. Lengthening forward. Keep lengthening forward. Breathing deeply. Breathing deeply. And we stretch for more and more and more. And then gradually come back up. Amazing work. Left leg, stretch up to the sky. Really stretch up, open through the shoulders. Draw that belly in, breathe deeply, and come down. Body, arms, head, leg, stretch forward. Breathe, keep breathing. Use the glutes, use the hips, stretch, and stretch, and stretch. And then gradually come back up. Beautiful work, well done. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into our standing separate legs, stretching forehead to the floor. We're going to step. We're going to bring our arms up above our head. We're going to step our right leg out to the side. Bring our arms down, breathing deeply. Okay, so very important in this pose is that you don't bend the knees too much. You can bend them slightly. Okay, but don't bend too much to get the head too far down. It's about getting that hamstring stretch. Okay, slight bend is okay, but there's no point in bending too much to get the head down onto the floor. So our arms are out, we're drawing the belly in, looking forward, almost like our head is stretching forward. And then as we come down, you can take your peace fingers in between your big and your second toe. Thigh muscles contracted. And then gradually bringing your forehead to the floor, keeping your elbows like drawing that belly in. Breathing deeply. Amazing for the upper body as well as the lower body. Okay, so for me, I need to keep my feet a little bit closer so it's more of a challenge. Drawing that belly in, looking forward, and then elbows out to the side as you use your upper body strength to bring your body down. Keep the thigh muscles contracted. Breathe deeply. You really want to use the glutes to stretch, to bring your lower spine, helping your body down a little bit more. And then gradually looking forward, arms out to the side as you come up. Amazing. Right foot step back to the place and bring your arms down. Okay, so with that pose, it's very important that you don't round too much. It's very much about stretching the lower spine and the spine. Okay, so let's work together again. Arms over your head sideways, step out to the right side, arms down, thigh muscles contracted, draw the belly in, looking forward, nice straight spine. As we come down, keep looking forward, chin in slightly, and then as you come down, you can grab peace fingers in between your big and your second toe, draw that belly in, and then gradually come down. Like me, you need to take a smaller step, elbows out to the side, and breathe. Head down onto the mat, thigh muscles contracted, breathe deeply. Elbows out, use your upper body strength to add to your lower body mobility. And then gradually release. Take your arms out, draw the belly in. Gradually come up. Feet together nicely, arms over your head and arms by your side. Okay, next posture now is our Trikonasana pose. Okay, so from here, we're going to go back to the back of our mat. Inhaling, taking our arms over our head. You're going to step out to the right side. So you want your two heels to be in one line. Let me get my balance. Two heels in one line. Arms out to the side. We're going to bend the knee. I always like to inhale, exhale, come down. Inhale, exhale. And then when you find your nice 45-degree angle, thigh muscle contracted, arms out to the side, palms face forward. You can then windmill the arms, taking the elbow towards the knee, stretching up and stretching down, looking up towards the sky, breathing deeply, bringing that upper body back a little bit more. Okay, so it's very much about the hips here, pressing that leg back, not pressing through the knee to the thigh, stretching up and over, almost like a backward bend with the chest, breathing deeply, pressing the left hip forward and breathe, and then inhale, gradually come back up, taking your arms out, taking the right foot in, taking the left foot out, coming down, inhale, and exhale, breathing deeply. And then from here, once you've got your left side, 2 heels in one line, draw the belly in. So our Bikram triangle is always 2 heels in one line, so it's always good to play different positions of the feet and the arms. That's why I like to do so many different types and styles of yoga. Then from here, palms forward, sit low into the hips, drawing that belly in, and then windmill your arms. Keeping the left elbow this time on the left knee. We're going to gradually, with the upper arm, push the thigh back, stretching up and down. Keep breathing, coming and open up with that right hip, stretching up, stretching down, and breathe. And then gradually coming back up, feet back together. Take a moment here. And then second set, arms over your head sideways. Step out to the right side, right foot out, bend the knee, bring in the arms, and stretch up, stretch down. You've got this here. Okay, making sure the knee doesn't overshoot the ankle. Stretching up, stretching down, breathe, bringing that upper body back. Really thigh muscles contracted. Stretch up, stretch down, stay active. And then gradually coming back up. Take that right foot in, take that left foot out. Bend the knee, palms face forward. Windmill, stretching up and stretching down. Breathe deeply. Stretching up, stretching down. Thigh muscle contracted, pressing the outer edge of the right foot onto the mat. Stretch up and then gradually come back up. Feet together nicely. Arms down your side. Well done. So while we get our breath back, just taking a moment to remember thigh muscles always working throughout our yoga practice. We don't want to collapse too much into the legs. We want to keep the whole body activated so we can get maximum benefits. So with our pyramid pose as well, we want to make sure, so it's separate leg stretch from forehead to knee this time. We want to make sure that the thigh muscles stay contracted. Arms over your head sideways, right foot steps to the right. We're going to turn your feet all the way to the front of the mat, all about the hips here. Turn the hips forward, keeping the arms up to the sky. Okay, so again, we're using the chin to the chest like we did in our forehead to knee. Rounding, really helping our Jalandhara Bandha, our throat chakra as well. So we're going to come round and round and round, find our truth. Thigh muscles contracted, keep breathing. Lengthening and round at the same time. Lengthen the arms forward, get the forehead onto the knee. Keep breathing. And then gradually come back up. Totally okay if you need to bend the knee, whatever feels good. Now we're using our core strength, using our hip alignment to gradually come through the heels, coming to the left side, stretching up, chin to the chest, rounding the body. Bringing the forehead onto your knee, breathe, getting that back foot round a little bit more. It's okay to separate the hands if you need to get the forehead higher onto the knee, stretching with the upper body, breathing, getting that right hip more around, and then gradually come back up. Turn to the front and feet back together. Okay, so the challenge in that pose really is trying to get the hips in a line. Okay, somebody like me can cheat quite a lot because I can use my mobility to get me down further when really, as you could see in the left side, I was going down, but that left hip needed to be in more. So that's my focus for the second posture. So you just be aware of your own body now. What was you trying to do to cheat yourself out of the maximum benefits of the poses? We're all human. We all try and do what's easy for us, try and do what's best for us. Feet together, arms over your head sideways, step your right foot out about 1 meter distance, then turn your heels all the way around. Think about the hips, lengthen up to the sky, chin to the chest, And round down. Keep rounding down, getting that forehead onto the knee. Keep stretching. Move that hip round more. Keep moving the hip around, get the hip alignment. Keep the balance, use your core strength, use your thigh muscle. And then gradually coming back up, stretch up to the sky. Turning onto the heels. Breathing deeply again. Left hip around more this time. Okay, so you're aiming to get your back toe in line with the front heel, but our mobility, our structure is all different, so whatever feels good. If you need to take one foot out a little bit more, please feel free to do so. Lengthening up, breathing deeply, arms up to the sky, chin to the chest, and round down. Keep rounding, keep breathing, forehead onto the knee, bringing that right hip around more, breathe. Stretch your arms forward and then gradually using your core strength to come all the way up, hips forward, feet together nicely and arms by your side. Fantastic work. Okay, so now we're on to our tree pose. We start to wind down a little bit now to go into our floor pose with our tree pose followed by our toe stand. So for our tree pose, we're going to start on the right side. We're going to lift our right foot up. We're going to turn the foot. So the foot is facing the top of the sky. This is our half lotus position. Beautiful pose. Hips forward. If this is too much, always take your foot to the inner thigh. But if you want more of a challenge, go into your half lotus position. And then bring in your hands, palms, your heart center. I always like to have a little play in my tree pose, arms up, arms down, whatever feels good. Having a little twist around. Okay, I'm very inspired by the 26 and 2 poses, but I always like to make my yoga practice my own, as should you, especially at home. Play around, do what feels good. You're not going to distract anyone. Have a little play. And then gradually bring the knee in and down. Go for the left side. We're going to lift your left leg up, turn the foot around so the foot is facing the sky, opening through the hip, hands palms together, up to the sky, wherever feels good. Maybe do a little twist, have a little dance in your tree, and then gradually hold it here, coming out the opposite way you went in, release the foot, knee in and down. Okay, we're going to move into toe stand now. If you have a toe stand practice, let's do it together. If not, just stay in your tree pose. You're still going to get the benefits of opening up through the hips. So your right foot, bring it up to the top of your thigh. Hands, palms together. Draw that belly in. Looking about a meter distance in front of you, gradually coming down. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstring. If you can go further, you can bend the knee and come low. Holding it here, really opening up through the hips. Draw that belly in so you can balance. Right hand up, left hand up. Breathe. And then gradually coming back down. Coming up the way you're opposite. Coming up the opposite way you went in. Drawing that belly in, hands, palms. At the heart center, find your balance with a smile, and then knee in and knee down. Fantastic work. Final posture of our standing series. Fantastic work so far. Bring that left foot up to the top of your thigh. Hands, palms together. Breathe. We're gradually going to take our bodies forward. Taking our fingertips onto the floor. Draw the belly in. Bend in the knees, you've got that mobility. Have a little play around here. Really using your core strength to find your balance. Breathing deeply. I find it's good if you spread the fingers, it helps to balance. Breathe. So lift your hands off and then gradually coming up the opposite way you went in. Keep looking about a meter in front of you. Draw that belly in. Roll that belly in to lift up to the sky. And then bring the knee in and down. Fantastic work. Hands, palms together. Well done. And your standing series. Let's move down onto the floor. We're going to take a little mini shavasana. Keeping our legs out. Our palms facing up to the sky. Just breathe here for a moment. In and out through the nose. Big deep breaths. So again, if you wish, you want to take a longer shavasana, just pause your video here. You've got the benefit here of extending each and every yoga pose for as long as you wish. Inhale, belly rise. Exhale, belly fall. And then gradually from here, we're going to take in your right leg. We're going to interlock the fingers and you're going to guide your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Working on our right colon here. Big deep breaths. And then lengthen the leg down or keep the knee bent, whatever feels good. Bringing the left leg in, taking the knee in towards the shoulder. Big deep breaths. And then maybe lengthen the legs again, an extra stretch and bring it down. And this time we're going to bring both knees in, taking the arms around, maybe grabbing for the elbows to get that nice stretch of the lower spine. Breathing deeply. Big deep breaths. And then gradually arms down, maybe lengthen the legs to get extra work into your core. Bringing the legs down. Palms face up to the sky, taking a moment here. Big deep breaths. And then when you are ready, bring your right leg in, bring the knee to the side. Massaging your right colon. Really good for your digestive system. Lengthen the leg and down, change over. Left knee comes into the left shoulder. Really good for anybody suffering with constipation to massage the left side of your colon. Bring that knee in a little bit more. Excellent to open up to the hips. Leg up and down. Both knees in. Give yourself a great big hug. Help them to stretch out that lower spine. Grab the elbows. I really do love this beautiful sequence of poses. I do find it opens your body amazingly. So it is an excellent practice to build stamina, to build strength, to build flexibility, as I've already mentioned. But just go with the flow of your own body, always doing what feels good for you. Any yoga teacher is just there to guide you. You are your own best teacher. Palms out, legs up, gradually come down. Breathing deeply. Take a few breaths here. And then we're going to do our first Bikram sit-up. Our arms come up over our head. We're going to flex our feet, drawing our belly in. Inhale to come up and exhale. 2 deep exhalations. We can do that again. I'll do it without talking so you can see again. Really good for the mobility, really good for energizing you throughout for the rest of your practice. So now we're going to move on to our bellies. We're going to firstly do our cobra pose. So we want our hands to be just underneath our shoulders, spread through our fingertips. Take the head down to begin with, elbows in. We're going to draw the belly in and we're going to lift up, squeezing those elbows in either side of the body. Feet together, using our glutes to lift up a little bit more. Use the eyes to look up to the sky, elbows in more, and lift. And then gradually release down. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our right ear onto the floor, our left ear onto the floor and look to the right side. Okay, so you're getting that nice stretch into the left side. And then moving over to the second set of cobra. Okay, so elbows in. So this is a good practice for our chaturangas of keeping our hands underneath our shoulders and our elbows in. Keep our feet together here. Draw the belly in and lift up off the floor. You're using your core strength here as well to try and lift your hands up and lift the upper body up more. Breathe deeply, lift the chest up. Breathe one more time. Inhale and exhale. And gradually come down. Looking over this time to the left side. Left ear onto the mat. And breathe. Big deep breaths. Fantastic work. Okay, so from here, we're now going to work towards our Salavasana. So you do one leg, two legs, and then both legs. So we're keeping our lower body relaxed. The arms come either side of the body. So keeping that chin in, it's very important. You don't want the chin out. Keep the chin in, forehead onto the mat. Lengthen through both your legs, activating the glutes. Using your core strength, draw the belly in and lift your right leg up off the floor. Using your glute, lift the leg up higher. Keep breathing. You can do this. Lift the leg up a little bit more. Lengthen, point the toes and lengthen. And then gradually come down. Take a moment here to breathe. And your left side. Lift your left leg up, point the toes. Keep the glutes activated. Lift up a little bit more. Breathe deeply. Lift the leg up. And then gradually lower. Make sure you got your breath here. Both feet together. Lower the legs up off the floor. And lift the legs up. Keep lifting the legs up off the floor. Using your glutes to lift up a little bit higher. Keep drawing the belly in. Excellent for your core. Squeeze the thighs together. Lift. And gradually lower. And then from here, you're going to look towards the right side. Left ear onto the mat and just breathe. Taking a few moments here. Just relaxing down. You are doing absolutely fantastic. Like I said, very challenging sequence of poses. But so beneficial for your body. You're literally resetting your whole body here. Working your body, mind, soul and spirit. So good for your immune system, boosting your lymphatic system, helping everything to function and flow through the body more easily. Lots of irrigation where we're constricting and then releasing, so it's allowing that fresh oxygen to rush through the body, helping you to feel amazing from the inside out. Well done you. Okay, so from here again, chin in, forehead onto the mat, arms either side of the body. We're gonna lift your right leg up, point the toes, keep them hips nice and aligned, lift the leg up a little bit more, breathe, lift the leg, point the toes, try and lengthen through the left leg a little bit more and lift, and then gradually change. Take a moment and lift your left leg, lift it up, thigh muscle, point the toe, lift the leg up more, relax the hands, relax the shoulders, lift up a little bit more, and gradually release down. Both legs, both feet together, hands, palms, onto the mat and lift. Lift the both legs up off the floor. Use your glutes, use your core strength. Lengthen your whole body. Lift the legs up more and lift. And then gradually lower down, lowering onto the mat. Looking over towards your left side. Right ear onto the mat. And just taking some time here to breathe, feel nice and relaxed into the shoulders. Okay, so now we're going to work on Purna Salabhasana, where we're going to open and lift the whole body. So looking forward, keeping our arms out to the side here. Okay, so you're ready. We're going to lift our arms, body, head, legs, everything. Lift off the floor, lift it up higher. Bring the arms back, body back, lift the legs up more. Breathe, lengthen the arms away from the body. We've got this. We can do this together. Everybody, let's fly. And gradually lower down. Turn and face to the right side. Left ear on the towel. Take a moment here. Okay, so we're literally going to get ready to fly. First, love yourself. Take a deep breath. Look forward. Arms out to the side. Legs lifted. Let's go. Arms, body, head, leg, everything lifts above the floor. Lift up more. Everybody together. Chest lifted. Legs lifted. Breathe in. Everybody together. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Gradually lower down. Turn towards the left side. Right ear on the towel. And breathe. That's another amazing thing about our Bikram style practice, is that you can always take yourself back inside the room when we've all been there together, using each other's energy, supporting each other, building each other up. So let's just take a moment to visualize and be in that moment of connectivity, of bringing our LYS community together. Take a couple of breaths here, in and out of the nose, as we prepare for our bow pose. Okay, so from here, we're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna grab the outside of the ankles with the thumbs in, and then we are going to kick our legs up to the sky. We're going to kick up more, draw that belly in, breathe in. You're nice and warmed up for this posture already. Kick the legs up more, shoulders back. If, like me, your hip bones are sticking in a little bit, rock your body weight forward a little bit more as you kick up, lift up, breathe, use your eyes, kick the heels away from the body, toes point. Everybody look up more, breathe and kick. And gradually come down. Look towards the right side, left ear onto the mat. Breathe, big deep breaths. Gorgeous backward bend, opening up our heart. It's very normal to experience very, I'm looking for those, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Very sensitive emotions when we backward bend. So just be aware of how your body is feeling. Just acknowledge it, just be aware of it. If it's something that you're ready to release, just exhale it out and let it go. Okay, remember, you're empowered, you're in control. Just let your body feel free as we prepare for the second set. Looking forward, chin onto the mat, we're going to bend both legs, grab for the ankles. You're going to kick both legs up to the sky, bring that body back. You're going to kick the legs up. Chest lifts, kick together, kick the legs up, breathe, everybody together, really open up through them shoulders, kick the heels away from the body, use your power through the heels to extend even further, point the toes, kick the heels, chest lifted, eyes look up, and then gradually come down. This time, you're looking towards the left side, right ear onto the mat, and just breathe. Fantastic work. Bow pose, also helping to align our whole chakra system. Our whole chakra system is aligned around across the spine, so helping us to feel balanced and aligned. There's going to be a lot more chakra classes coming from me. We're going to focus on each of our chakras through a sequence. So I look forward to sharing that practice with you also. But for now, let's stick to our 26 and 2. We're going to come up to the top of our mat, bringing our knees together. Bringing our knees hip distance apart and sitting in between our heels. Okay, so from here, we want to try and keep the knees together, keeping the hips in between the heels. If you're at home and the hips don't quite touch the floor, then please feel free to put a cushion underneath, whatever feels good. We're going to move on from here, hands, palms onto the feet, right elbow down, left elbow down, bring that head back. Body back at that nice backward bend here. Bring the arms back, grab for the elbows. Amazing. So really opening up through the chest here, open up through the heart. Chin in slightly. Maybe changing the grip of your elbows so you can feel it differently. Try and bring the elbows together if your body is down. And then gradually, hands onto the feet. Chin in slightly to come up, using your strength. And gradually coming onto our back to energize with our sit-up. Remember, inhale to come up and double exhale. Draw the belly in. Inhale. Fantastic work. Coming back into our pose where we're taking our knees hip distance apart, Uttar Vajrasana. Sitting in between our heels. Remember, any issues with the knees, please don't force this pose, but it is fantastic to heal the knees. So do put a cushion or something underneath the hips, and then you can gradually keep taking it lower and lower as the knees heal and become more flexible. Hands, palms onto your feet, right elbow, left elbow, lift the chest into the sky, head down, body down, bringing your elbows back, breathing deeply, big deep breaths, chest lifted. And then gradually come back up, hands onto the feet, elbows lifted, breathe, and then gradually coming back in to your Bikram sit up. Arms over, draw the belly in, lift and exhale. And then gradually from here, we're going to come to the back of our mats. This time, coming all the way back, knees together, heels together. Okay, so this pose is all about lengthening the spine. You want to keep the hips onto the heels, arms up above your head, hands, palms together. Draw the belly in, keep pushing the hips back. Keep breathing, pushing the hips back. Keep breathing, lengthen your arms forward a little bit more. Hands, palms together, breathing deeply. Keep lengthening forward, keep pushing the hips back on the heels, so it's as though someone's pressing weight onto your hips and heels. Keep stretching your body forward, then using your core to inhale and come all the way up. Arms down, and then come into the front of your mat and back into your backward bend for our backward bend into our sit up. Arms back, arms over your head. Inhale, exhale. Double exhale to come up. One more time. Come to the back of our mats. Arms over your head sideways. Arms together. Draw the belly in and then you come down. Keep pushing the hips back onto the heels. Ardha Uttanasana. Half tortoise pose, keep stretching forward, lengthen, push the hips back, so pushing the hips back onto the heels more. So if you did want a little bit more of a challenge and you want to look in my direction a little bit, you can stretch forward, keep stretching forward, keep stretching forward, and you want to control the forehead to come down before the fingertips, and then stretch your body back. Keep breathing deeply, pressing the hips back onto the heels. Everybody get those hips back onto the heels. Inhale. Gradually come up, bring the arms down, back into our sit-up as we prepare for our camel and rabbit pose. Arms over your head sideways. Inhale, exhale, double exhale, and then gradually this time come to the front of our mat. So just like that I showed you at the beginning of the class for our backward bend, we're going to push our hips forward, pushing our hips forward, breathing deeply. Squeeze the elbows in, draw on the belly in, squeeze the elbows back, and then if you can draw a line on the sky and you can see the wall behind you, gradually grab for the heels, hold on to the heels, keep pushing the hips forward, draw the belly in, keep pushing the hips forward, breathe deeply, open the heart to the sky, try not to flare up the ribs, keep nice and contained, draw that belly in more, push the hips forward, and then gradually come back up. Reset the spine, line on your back. Inhale, arms over your head. Inhale, exhale. Back into your camel pose. Really working your cardio here as you move rapidly through the poses. Drawing your belly in, hands, palms, the bottom of your spine. Push your hips forward, squeeze your elbows together. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Big deep breath. Squeeze the elbows together. Use your eyes to draw a line along the sky. Hands, palms, back of the heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Keep pushing the hips forward, drawing the belly in. Use your inner thighs, squeeze the inner thighs together to really support that backward bend. And then gradually come back up. And then we're going to sit back, ready for our rabbit pose. Arms back. Inhale, exhale. Ready for our rabbit. So we've just done a deep backward bend. Now we're going to do a deep forward bend. From here, you're going to sit onto your heels. This time, fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. Nice tight grip. Chin to the chest, draw the belly in. And we're going to round the spine down until the head touches the mat. Round, and then lift the hips up. If the knees come away from the head, just walk them in and lift the hips up evenly. Okay, it's hard to talk and do that pose at the same time. So for you, just keep a hold of the heels and lengthen the arms, lengthen the spine as you lift the hips up more. Okay, so everybody together, we're going to sit onto our mat, breathing deeply, arms over your head sideways. Inhale, exhale. and then gradually into a rabbit pose. The more I get through these postures, the more and more I'm feeling right back that I'm on the mat in Liverpool Yoga Studios. I hope you are too. From here, we're going to grab the heels, thumbs on the outside. I'm feeling that Bikram high. I hope you are too. Shoulders back, lengthen up, chin in, round the spine, really round the spine as much as you can. Roll forward, then lift the hips up. We got this. Keep lifting up. Breathe deeply. Okay, so the key is you stay in the pose, keep a hold of the heels, lift the hips up higher, and then once the hips are up and you've got that full spinal stretch, bring the feet even closer together to get the maximum stretch of the spine. And then gradually, vertebra by vertebra, reverse your rabbit, lengthen your spine, and let's lie down for our sit up. Inhale, exhale. And now we have a Janu Shavasana pose. So I'm going to face a little bit forward so you can see me more here. I'm going to bring my right foot into my inner thigh. I'm going to lengthen up, just like we did with our standing forehead to knee, taking our arms, our fingertips over our foot, lengthen up to the sky, bring your body down, lengthen, chin in, and we're going to round into the forehead onto the knee, kick the heel away and toes towards the face. That's the aim, is to bring those elbows in and down, just like a hold head to knee, like we did before. Hopefully you can see clearly if my hair's not too much in the way, chin to the chest. Okay, but if you're not quite there, you just inhale and lengthen forward. You can also take a bend into the knee, whatever feels good, and change over. Okay, so again, arms over your head sideways, interlock the fingers, chin to the chest, round, forehead onto the knee, kick the heel away, bring the elbows in and down, get that full spine, leg stretch, spinal subcontract, breathe, and then inhale, exhale to come down, both feet out, Paschimottanasana. Again, bend in the knees if you need to. If you want more of a stretch, kick the heels away, thigh muscles contracted, inhale, stretch up and come down, grabbing the feet, chin to the chest, round in the spine, doing what feels good, bringing the elbows in and down, and then inhale to come up. You should still be straight onto your mat. Bring your body down, inhale, exhale, and then for this one I'm going to stay onto my mat and maybe you can see from a different direction. Foot is the inside of your thigh. Inhale up, stretch up to the sky. Bring your body down, chin in, forehead onto the knee, bring the elbows in and down, kick the heel away, and then gradually come up and change. You're working with the maximum benefit of doing the posture twice. You should feel more flexible with each pose, more energized, chin to the chest, round down, kick the heel away, bring the elbows in and down, and then gradually up, both feet together, lengthen up, come down, Paschimottanasana, bring your elbows in and down, feel that maximum stretch. Inhale, come up, lie down onto your mat, and come into our sit-up, inhale, exhale. Well done. Okay, 2 postures, it's our final sit-up. Now we're ready for our twist. Okay, so again, we're gonna bend your right foot, bring it slightly underneath the hip, bring the left foot up and over. We're gonna lengthen up to the sky, lengthen your right arm up. We're gonna twist, bring your arm down. We're gonna twist all the way to the left side. Breathe deeply, keep stretching in the twist. Twist a little bit more, breathe and twist, and then gradually come back. So our final twist here, just doing one each side, swapping over the legs. So your left foot goes underneath the opposite thigh, bringing your right foot just below the knee. Thigh muscle nice and contracted. Stretch up with your left arm, bring your arm up and down, maybe grabbing for the knee as you push the thigh away with the upper arm. Inhaling, the arm comes back and twists a little bit more. Lengthen and twist. If it feels good, you can also put your hand there first if you wish, and then twist, whatever feels good for you. Breathe in deeply, good to finish off with a twist. Final detoxification. Breathe, inhale, exhale and twist. And then gradually from here, we're gonna do a 1 set of Kapalabhati breathing. I'm conscious the light here is going dimmer and dimmer. So we have now dimmed the lights to wind down for our final posture and our Shavasana. So let's enjoy it together. we're going to sit onto our heels. Okay, so our breath of fire looks and sounds like this. So we're just pulling the belly in as we exhale out the mouth. Okay, so let's go together. We're going to breathe, inhale, just follow my lead, and I will tell you when we're going to relax. Let's go. Keep blowing out, get rid of any oxygen, anything that doesn't serve you. As you're taking more oxygen, this is your time now to really, really get the maximum benefits from your practice. Keep exhaling, keep bringing that belly in. 10 more times. Okay, we're going to do one more round before you relax in your Shavasana. Take a moment here. Keep breathing. Arms onto our legs. Relax our shoulders. And let's go. And then gradually lying back onto your mats. Letting your body, mind and soul just relax onto your mats. Palms face up to the sky. Let your body absorb all the gorgeous yoga magic you have created. Beautiful work. I want you to enjoy your Shavasana, but again, the beauty of your home practice. Just completely relax here. I invite you to take 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes just to lie here and let your body absorb the magic. I'm going to say my namaste. Please enjoy this time to be completely with yourself. You are amazing. Thank you so much for your hard work. Namaste.